So the newest event in Black Ops 6 just dropped today, and it's the Terminator event, which I made a video about some time ago regarding what we knew about it, but now we have full access to the event, and Treyarch also dropped a double XP weekend, so you have time to stock up on XP, weapon XP, and also double the Gobblegum earn rate. However, there is no double Battle Pass XP, but anyways, today I wanted to discuss what my thoughts were on the Terminator event, as well as why I feel like this was sort of a missed opportunity for Black Ops 6. Terminator is obviously an iconic franchise, and it's actually the second time in recent releases that Call of Duty did this sort of collab event. Back in Call of Duty Vanguard, there was a Terminator collab. It had a similar skin bundle as well, but it was based on Terminator 2 and not the first Terminator movie like Black Ops 6 did. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit surprised Call of Duty decided to do a collab with Terminator again when they could have done something more related to another popular 90s franchise instead. But alright, fine, they did a Terminator event, which could have been really interesting and engaging had it been done entirely differently. And I think that part of the problem is the fact that there's honestly nothing that special about this event, and it's something that we haven't seen nor played in Black Ops 6 already. So in the event, the idea is that when you get eliminations, there's a chance for these skulls to drop, and you just have to collect the skulls as you're playing. Then you can use the skulls to get the items to unlock in the event. So here's what you can actually unlock: a double XP token for 5 skulls, a weapon charm for 15 skulls, a calling card for 25 skulls, a loading screen for 10, the full auto mod for the AEK for 50, an emblem for 25, the reactive armor mod for 50, but that's only usable in Warzone, a weapon sticker for 10, a double weapon XP token for 10, and a spray for 10, a 30-minute double battle pass XP token for 5, and the War Machine score streak for 100. The last prize you get is an epic blueprint for the PP919 SMG, which is called Judgment. If you have Black Cell as well, there's also a Black Cell variant of the final weapon prize, so you can get that. If you want to get the Terminator skin, basically you have to buy the Terminator Ultra Skin Pack for 3,000 COD points, and you get 2 skins, one for the Model T800 and the other is the Endo Titanium Core. You also get 4 weapon blueprints, one for the GPR-91, one for the Marine SP, one for the AMES-85, and the 4th is for the GS-45. They all have red tracers and death effects called Incineration. There's also an emote called Tracking, the T800 style finishing move, a calling card called Look and Fly, and an emblem called What Pain. If you do like Terminator, this is pretty cool. I think it's definitely one that you'll like using. Honestly, this is probably one of the better skins that's been added to the game. It does relate pretty well to the 90s, even if this is for the 1984 movie, but I guess they don't want to do a repeat of the Vanguard collab. That would have felt definitely lazy. I'm sure that it would get a lot of backlash. Terminator 1, 2, it's fine. It's still Terminator at the end of the day. 3,000 points is definitely on the higher end of the prices for sure though. So I guess unless you're a major Terminator fan, you might not find this one all that valuable. I'm not a big fan of the blueprints, honestly. They feel a bit mid. I know they're supposed to be based on the movie and all that, but they're pretty plain compared to what some of the other bundles offer you with these crazy looking blueprints. At least they do have death effects though, because some of these bundles out there only have tracers. So at least this one has something on top of that. However, 3,000 COD points is about $30 USD, so do keep that in mind, because you're basically going to have to pay for 4,000 COD points because there is no way to buy just 3,000 on their own. I found that the best way to get lots of skulls fast if you want to finish this quickly is to just play through zombies a lot, deal explosive damage or use fire, and you're more likely to get even more skull drops. The nice thing is that it's a lot easier to get this time than the Archies event, and the drop rate is significantly more frequent as well. Also, if you guys remember back in the Archies event, people were getting that glitch where they would get like tens of thousands of Archies immediately before the event basically even should have started. I didn't get that glitch, so I actually had to play through it normally. It looks like this time nobody's gotten a glitch, so you can actually take some time and play through the game to earn the skull drops. I think the calling card and the emblem are cool. I actually already equipped the calling card. I like Terminator. I think it's a good franchise. I'm sure most people would agree. I think the emblem is cool as well. It's definitely something I would use. I don't always like the free unlockables in these events because sometimes I just don't really see myself using them, but I think the cosmetic stuff is pretty nice this time around. We already knew that some of these things would be included in the event, like the score streak and the full auto mod, because we were told that a lot of these things were going to be unlockable in events. I think it would have been nicer if we got something like maybe a weapon camo instead of a spray, because seriously, does anyone actually use sprays in this game? I don't know why they're even included. I changed the sprays in the wheel or whatever in the barracks section and I still don't use them. I honestly don't get the point of them, but whatever, a weapon sticker's fine I guess, but it would have been nice to get something like a Terminator themed camo that you could use for any weapon. I just feel like the spray doesn't make sense. I don't know. The weapon blueprint's fine. It's not my favorite. for. I mean, the Black Cell variant is about the same style as the other ones, and I do like the Black Cell variants this time around, so I don't really have an issue with it. At least it's not another Jackal PDW blueprint. I've had enough of those already. Anyways though, you can save up your skulls and get the big ticket stuff first, like the attachment or the score streak, or you can unlock all the smaller things first and then go for the big stuff. Whatever you want to do, it's totally up to you. If you don't participate in the event and you don't unlock the stuff while the event is going on, there are some things that you will be able to unlock in the armory later. Those would be the War Machine, the full auto mod, and the Warzone perk. You can pick which one to work towards and unlock it basically by playing and earning XP. However, everything else is only available while the event is on, so if you want the weapon, charm, emblem, calling card, those sorts of things, you have to unlock them through the event. I feel though that this event is a bit of a missed opportunity, and I think they could have done more to make it more engaging and interesting. With the Squid Game event, which I know was a big collab event, but still, we had different game modes, and in those game modes we had thematic changes, or the fact that the music was also from Squid Game. Those sorts of little subtle things were pretty cool in my opinion. We had different score streaks as well, with the red light, green light game, which was also a lot of fun. I think the issue is that with the Terminator event, there isn't really anything like that. It's just play and unlock things, which is fine. I don't see an issue with having free unlockables, and I'm sure anyone can agree with that. I'm not going to complain about that point. It's just that I feel like there could have been more added into the game overall to make it feel more like this event actually exists and isn't just a thing. The Archie's event dropped around the same time we had holiday themed stuff, so it was fine to not have anything super specific changed just for it. I mean, the whole thing was holiday themed, but with Terminator, there's nothing really different going on in the game, so it just feels a bit out of place, honestly. I wouldn't say it's terrible. You get free stuff, and if you don't have the battle pass, but maybe you do want to unlock some things you might usually get in a battle pass, like calling cards and whatever, I'm sure this is a great thing to have as well. I just feel like more could have been done. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because I'm curious to hear your thoughts on it as well. Do you think this is a wasted opportunity or not? Black Ops 6 also added some new stuff aside from the Terminator event, so that includes Gun Game, which is in the playlist when you load into multiplayer. Gun Game, if you're unfamiliar with it, is basically a mode where you're in a free-for-all match against other players, and each kill you get, you unlock a new weapon, so you have to keep going until you finished all the weapons first. If you use a knife, you can knock other players back a level, but you're not progressing your own level, so that's something to keep in mind. I talked about this mode some time back, and I really like Gun Game. I think it's solid. It's a mode you play for fun, so no weapon camo grinding, that sort of thing. It's just pure fun, which I like to have because I do like to break away from camo grinding and all that stuff every now and then when I'm bored. The double XP stuff is always a welcome thing in my opinion. I like it when there's double XP events. I'm a bit curious to know why there's no double battle pass XP, but maybe they're saving that for a later weekend. I guess you can at least work through some prestige levels if you're going for that. I'm also going to be playing through more zombies most likely just because you earn more XP from zombie matches, and I want more gobblegums, so that's a bonus to have a double gobblegum earn rate weekend. If you are playing through the multiplayer or you don't want to use zombies to get more XP, just bear in mind that smaller maps don't give you as much XP as larger maps will, but I still recommend that if you want to make the most of a double XP weekend or event or whatever, you need to play through zombies. The matches last longer, you get more opportunity to earn XP, and it's fun. If you're not playing zombies yet, you haven't tried it, you're missing out on a lot in my opinion. If you're not a Black Ops 6 player or you're a Warzone player but you want to try Black Ops 6, there is a free trial going on from February 6 to February 10. You can try out 2 zombies maps as well, Liberty Falls and the Tomb. I guess if you already play Black Ops 6 but you know someone who's on the fence, let them know or something that this is going on. Anyways though, I don't want to linger too long on that piece of info. For the most part, not much else has changed in the game. Last night I saw that there was a small update that dropped, which I think was for some fixes in the game, because I heard some people on Twitter talking about how the blue screen situation on PC wasn't there for them anymore. I've been having issues with packet loss though and connection errors, including with zombies in solo, which has honestly been pretty annoying. It's gotten a little worse for some reason these past few days since season 2 dropped, honestly. It's not impacting my multiplayer as much as zombies, which is definitely weird, but anyways, for the most part though, other things in the game have been running smoothly, and I'm enjoying the new maps and modes and things like that, so season 2 hasn't been totally negative or anything like that. The Terminator event though, I feel could have been a bit better. But anyways, I'll wrap things up there. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe with notifications set to all so you can stay up to date with all the latest content. Share this video and comment below your thoughts on the new Terminator event, the new modes, gun game, things like that, and that's all for today, folks.